What is up, y'all? It's your girl, Brand New, and I'm back in the building. This time I am back for a recap of Love and Marriage Huntsville. This is season 1, and this is the season finale. This show done went off really quick. Maybe they only gave them, about 6-7 episodes. I guess that's what it is, honey. Let's start out this episode with this stupid ass, Latisha. And I hope you all caught on to something that I saw. But I'm going to play, a part from the show, which is the beginning part. You know, she's in her car driving. This is before she gets the job. Remember, the lady calls her and she accepts the job from the lady she interviewed with, but I'm going to play for y'all what this bitch said, and so you can see how stupid she sounds.
That one of the things that would be non-negotiable if I was to start working would be working around the household. He's not going to take MJ to the baseball game. He's not going to take Macy to dance. He's not going to cook dinner for the kids, and he's not going to clean up. But I feel that home is taken care of. So
you hear that bullshit? She just told y'all what all her husband ain't gonna do. She ain't got no problem with it. She sat up here and lied and said, well, home is taken care of. How the fuck is home taken care of and yo motherfucking nigga ain't helping you? Like, what crack pipe are you smoking out of? Like, damn, this bitch is crazy. Okay, so she ends up calling the lady and, you know, telling her she wants the job, the flexibility, it works for her. And anyways, the lady, she ends up telling her, well, I ran into somebody that's looking to purchase some land and they want to try to build a hotel, you know, so she's trying to get Latisha and her husband on board. So anyways, Latisha is just like, oh my God, thank you. This is really big. This is good. Must be a good sign from the Lord, you know, that I should be with your company because this is a blessing. And it is a really big deal. But this is the thing. So she gets home and tells her motherfucking husband about, she accepted the job, you know. And you know, this motherfucker was looking at her all crazy, like, why would you just go and accept the job? Why would you just do that? And it's like, didn't she tell you she wanted to be back out in the goddamn workforce? I was just looking at his ass like, he is so motherfucking selfish. I'm going to play another clip from this fool. Wait a minute.
Working on some big moves behind the scene. So I have everything in order and I'm ready to present everything to him and plead my case.
Why would you need to plead your case and you're married and you're grown, bitch? It should be a partnership. Like, she just set herself up for the damn okie doke. But whatever. She like it. I love it. So then she ends up telling her husband about the bidding on the hotel that this person, you know, is trying to build. And he's all of a sudden, you know, excited about it. He wasn't excited about her getting a job. He was not happy about that. But all of a sudden, now that his narcissistic ass is involved in the situation and he's going to make a profit from it, now he's smiling and, oh, I got so much faith in you and I knew you could do it and this is pretty good. You should have just seen his ass in his confessional. He ain't shit. He was not feeling this whole situation with this woman reporting back out into the workforce, getting away from them kids. He just, girl, like, I can't put up with her and that other one, Kimmy, talking shit about Mel, and y'all shit is fucked up. Like, to me, they shit is just worse. And even though he's all on board now, you all, it's just like, bitch, it's fake. Because if she didn't have that part in there where the lady asked if her husband would be willing to bid on the hotel, if she didn't put that part in there, that motherfucker would still be arguing with her, and you all know that I'm right. It's just a fool. That's a fool. And I wouldn't be dealing with his ass. Another thing I really noticed with this episode, and I've always noticed it, is, like I said, they are definitely, I feel, all the other couples are jealous of Melody and Martell. I just feel like they're jealous. Marsau mentions to Maurice that the Holts always feel like they ride their coattails and they're not. And y'all always waiting on them to fucking make decisions. So, yes, you are. So, anyways... Marsau, he got a bid on the hotel? Like, you ain't really got it. It ain't set in stone yet, is it? Because he gonna tell Maurice, oh, well, I'm gonna be, bidding on this hotel. I got that locked down. And then, Maurice is getting all emotional. Man, I just remember this my little brother, and I'm just so, little brother, shit. Marsau look older than Maurice, to be honest with you. Shit, like, it look like y'all need to switch ages, honey. Because Maurice looked like the baby brother, I'm just saying. But that Marsau, he ain't shit. I wasn't happy for him. You need some relationship and marriage classes. You need to learn how to be supportive of your motherfucking wife. On top of that, they end up talking about the comeback group. I'm about sick of this damn comeback group. They just feel like Melody and Martell is trying to control everything and this, that, and the third. It's like, why the fuck are y'all even in business with them? And I was all for Melody because Melody ended up having a meeting with some other people. I'm not going to get far into that, but she was just letting them know that she doesn't really want to do business with everybody else because she kind of don't trust them. Remember, everybody didn't put their name on a loan and that, they do all this little sneaky ass bullshit, and then they're haters. You know how you have people that's close to you, but they always saying little negative, downtrodden shit about you. So that's how I look at the people on here. All these little shady and sly remarks and shit. I'm not with it. But yeah, I'm for Melody not coming back into the comeback route. I'm kind of here for that. Kimmy is on some shit where she wants to help build some houses for the low income, and I'm with that. I feel like that's cool, but I don't know, you all. I don't care for all of them working together. Now, Kimmy, if you could do the project without Mel, and it could be you, whoever, all... Yeah, Kimmy and Yo Man, and then Marsau and Latisha, why don't y'all just be the comeback group and y'all do it? And, take on the project for the low income neighborhood, build houses for them. Y'all just do it. Because after that old sneaky shit where all of y'all names were supposed to be on the motherfucking loan and they only got Latisha and they only got Kimmy's name. They didn't get the other people's name because they talking about, we didn't have to be Marsau. I didn't have to be on the loan. She could just be on there. Nigga, it don't work like that. We have a scene with Martell talking to his mother. He's eating, getting his nourishment from his mom. And I like their relationship. I felt the mother was kind of taking some digs at Melody because she was saying some shit like, oh, well, you still a good person even though you made that mistake. And it's like, bitch, if he keeps making it, he ain't a good person. But anyways, I guess she just, I don't know. I think the whole underlying tone is everybody want Mel to stop bringing up the cheating. And, she need to realize what she has. I'm trying to figure out, is it something that we don't know? Has he cheated recently? Has him and the girl talked recently? Because some of this is just not making sense about why you would just bring up some shit from a year ago. Yeah, he done did some lying on how long. Yeah, is that what it is? Period, or has it been something else? I felt like it's something that we all are not quite clear on. I feel like something has happened recently. I believe when Mel met with Kimmy and the rest of the couple, she pretty much let them know that Martell is, being prepped for surgery. And Kimmy kept trying to press her on, coming back to the comeback group. And she's just like, well, shit is so up and down between me and Martell, so I don't really know what to tell you. I got to see how things is going to work out for us. So, the other couples, they was disappointed because this is the thing. They talk a lot of shit about Melody, but they don't want to do this business without Melody because they know the bitch knows what she's doing. I'm just looking like now that she's trying to leave y'all alone, why don't y'all step up and just be independent, do y'all own fucking thing. But, they all strike me as, how people be hating on people, but then they really feel they need the same people that they hate on. They feel like they need those people. It's just like, y'all need to just do this shit by yourself. Period. And then Marsau, of all people, talking about some, well, Martell, he's going to have to work extra hard to win Melody over. Motherfucker, you need to be working extra hard to win your motherfucking wife over. Is what the fuck you need to be doing. Shit, how the fuck you gonna talk about what he need to be doing? So we got Martell, he's, being prepped for surgery. He's, you can kind of just tell that he's kind of sad and, he wants to feel like he has, his wife by his side. He's just like, well, you go be able to take care of me. It's going to probably take me 3 weeks to recuperate after this surgery. You go be there for me. You go be down for me. And she was just like, well, I'm going to be here, right now, but when you come back home, you going to be downstairs, I'm going to be upstairs. And after, you're able to walk around, we may have to have separate living arrangement. I'm just like, Mel, where the fuck all this shit come from? Like, did y'all feel like that too? Like, did something happen? And then she said, well, this is about what happened a year ago. And then I didn't caught you in a couple of lies and, and like I said before, you all, it's just a situation where she gonna have to just either deal with what he did or not deal with it. But this whole, bringing it up and, trying to drag him through the mud. Yes, get into his ass and he was wrong, but shit, get that little friend I told you to get, honey, on the side and all this shit'll go away. Trust me. I'm just saying, but you gonna need to figure out you want to be with the man or you don't. And immediately Martell, he gets kind of cold. Like, you know what? Me and you are not friends anymore. You can just go on and have a seat. I'm done talking about this. He's ready to be prepped for surgery. The doctor ended up coming in. And that was the end of that. Melody went outside the door, and then it seemed like she went back in the room. And then all of a sudden, because the doctor had prepped him, and it seemed like all of a sudden Martell had gotten softer. I had thought he already had the surgery, but no, they had, just prepped him. And he was just like, well, you know what? I'm so sorry. I'll never put another woman before you. I was wrong for calling that woman. And, I love you. I need you in my life. You're a blessing to my life. I don't want to be with nobody but you. You my wife. And, it really touched Melody. She was crying. And I really love these two together. Hopefully they could get past this infidelity and get back to, being a team, being a partner. With each other. They got a beautiful family, beautiful business. I just want everything to work out for them. They are my favorite couple. I don't really care for the other ones all like that. I mean, I tolerate them because they're on the show, but I really like Melody and Martell. That Martell, honey, he fine as hell. How you doing, Martell? Sorry, Melody girl. I'm just, I'm just commenting, on your husband's good looks, honey. That's all it is. I got my own man, honey. Okay? Did y'all see that wedding video of Melody and Martell? Melody looks so different. She looks younger now and she looks older back then. But it was a really cute wedding video that they showed on this episode. So Melody ends up calling her mother after they take Martell off to have his surgery. And, she's just letting her know that she had a talk with Martell. And he's talking about how he's sorry and he wants to work on putting his family back together and making Melody feel like, she's number one in his life. And, the mother is just like, well, his actions, will show you after a while. But if not, you may have to leave and, do your own thing. It's just a matter of, he's saying that now, but it's going to take some time to really see if he means what he says. At first, I was a little upset that Melody called her mother. I wish she would have took what her husband said and then kind of just took it for what it was and moved on, because I kind of feel like when we begin, now don't get me wrong, I know that we have to vent to family members sometimes when we are going through things, but I just feel like with her relationship with him, she doesn't really need to be telling nobody anything else unless it's a damn therapist. Because what people tend to do is they begin to tell you how to react with your situation. Well, you need to leave that person. You need to do this. You need to do that. Like, it's up to you. You're the one in the relationship. And a lot of times our spouse may do something, to betray us. And it happens, you know what I'm saying? It's life. Or we may do something to betray them. And it's just like, when you add all these third party people into it, it's like their opinion don't matter. It don't matter if that person is your mother. Yes, you feel close to her and I'm sure she means well, but it's just like, take what your husband said as hope. And I would just keep it moving, because it's not like your mother don't know of what he's did to you, so I don't know. I'm just kind of a little bit against that, because I know what a lot of family members and friends will try to do. They'll try to tell you to leave a person. They ain't no damn good. They ain't that, if the man is making an effort, then just hang on to the damn effort. The man about to have damn surgery, so you don't really know what he can do unless he been recently talking to the woman and you feeling some type of way, and this is why you're acting out in the way that, this is why you're acting the way you are on this show, on this last part. So I'm not clear on really what has happened, or is this just all in the past? Because I'm kind of with him a little bit like, why the fuck do we keep bringing this shit up? Yes, you should have boundaries and you should be clear with your man on what you go tolerate, what you go accept. I understand all of that. But at the same time, you shouldn't have to keep reiterating the same shit over and over again. He should be listening. Like, is he doing something to make you feel like he's not listening? Hopefully when they come back for season 2, honey, because I know it's going to be a season 2. Hopefully we are clear on all those things. But yep, that was Love and Marriage Huntsville. You all don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It is your girl Brand New, and I am out.